In three, two. So what's your name?
My name is Joe Robertson Jr., and I'm from Macon, Georgia. I'm the CEO of Our Fatherless Foundation. I'm also a PhD candidate, as well as a husband, a father, a grandfather, an avid follower of Jesus Christ, and an amateur mind. Our Fatherless is a 501c3 geared towards ending the fatherlessness epidemic one family at a time. Amazingly, it was a God-given initiative. One day while traveling, I was awakened at like 3 o'clock in the morning with a burning sensation, literally a burning sensation, to do something, right? And so I'm thinking like, God, why am I awake? And the word fatherlessness just kept bouncing back forward over my head. I was like, dang, what is fatherlessness, right? So I had to look up the term because again, I've never really heard of it. And then I realized exactly what it was. And I knew that the Lord wanted me to do something to end this epidemic, or at least contribute to the demise of the epidemic. So that's how I started. First things first, we're trying to connect these kids with their biological fathers. And again, sometimes there are extenuating circumstances as to why that father isn't there. But if he certainly has a desire to be with this kid, we'll try to figure out how can we bridge that gap. If that's not possible, what we'll do is actually offer like a father figure, maybe a church community leader, maybe an uncle or someone who is a strong male leader who has that child's best interests at heart. Baseline is fill father voids. My dissertation topic is a correlation between the lack of emotional intelligence and fatherlessness. Well, because I understand what happens when a child is raised without a father. I understand a lot of the societal issues stem from fatherlessness. This is important to me because I do understand the importance of a father, given the fact that I myself was a single dad of 3 daughters for a while. And I knew that, again, being there for them was extremely important. And also just knowing the value that's added to them as their father, because I established their identity, I enforce boundaries, and I also instill their purpose. So knowing what I went through to ensure that there was no excuses as to why I could not be a father to my kids, and knowing the value that I added from being in their lives from a day-to-day basis, I know and understand the importance of it. So I just want to make sure that all kids have the same opportunity as my daughters. I want everyone to know that Our Fatherless Foundation is here to help bridge those gaps with fatherlessness, given the fact that so many societal issues stem from fatherlessness. You think about high school dropouts, you think about teen pregnancy, you're thinking about poverty, you even look at suicide. A lot of societal problems are and also incarceration. So it takes all of us. Well, my message to the world is simple. Hey, fathers, we need you. We need you involved in your own kid's life. And if you can't do that, okay, there's another way. You can actually be a father figure to a child that really needs some guidance. Your impact is invaluable. So given the fact that, hey, you hold a lot of cards, and generally the guy he's the head and not the tail, right, of the family. So there's issues when there isn't a father figure in the home. So fathers, we need you guys. Either you can find ways to reconnect with your family, or if you have time to volunteer. You know, fatherlessness is a societal issue, and we need everyone's involvement. Fatherhood means being a leader. Fatherhood means holding down the fort. Fatherhood means establishing the identity of your kids. Because again, if you think about it, especially nowadays with social media being as popular as it is, when there's absence of a father, there's a father void in the homes. Where are these kids going to find their identity? They're going to find it in school. They're going to find it in social media. They're going to find it on TV, right? They're going to look at celebrities and try to emulate them. They don't have those gifts. They don't have those following. So what are they going to do? They're going to set themselves up for failure, in my opinion. So again, fatherhood is establishing the identity of your kids, and that's so important. You can go to www.allfatherless.org, and there you can actually do one of two things. You can donate, which is Definitely appreciate it because we have a lot of initiatives, programs that need funding. Right now, again, keep in mind, we are a 501c3, we're a nonprofit, we're a startup. So the funding isn't there yet. So we need help in that area. Or you can click on the Get Involved link. There, you can actually become a mentor or a volunteer. Also, you can visit us on our socials at Our Fatherless. I'm Joe Robertson. I'm the founder and CEO of Our Fatherless Foundation. Thank you for your time and have a blessed day.
Our Fatherless Foundation is a 501c3 created to help end the fatherless epidemic one family at a time. Our mission is fulfilled through our care initiative, connecting families, accountability, resources, and education. Because we're a startup, your donations and support are greatly appreciated. To learn more about our programs, offerings, and ways to partner, visit ourfatherless.org.